Alright, let's talk about AlphaDream and how that goddamn studio went from beloved weirdos to bankrupt. They fucking rose to fame with the Mario and Luigi RPGs, Superstar Saga, Partners in Time, Bowser's Inside Story games that were clever, funny, and mechanically tight as hell. They took a licensed property and turned it into something legitimately creative with timing-based combat, voiceful writing, and a goofy charm that hooked a lot of Nintendo fans in the early 2000s. They weren't just cashing in, they were innovating. But then shit started going south. Financially, AlphaDream was small and vulnerable. The handheld market shifted. Development costs climbed as audiences expected higher production values, even for 2D or sprite-based games. Their projects began to require more time and money than their revenue could reliably cover. Meanwhile, Nintendo was pushing platforms and remakes, and the 3D era was weird. The install base grew, then stalled, and the market for mid-budget niche titles got squeezed. The company leaned on remakes for a cash infusion, like the remake of Superstar Saga for 3D. But here's the punch. Remakes can only carry you so far, especially when the system's user base is declining, and the remake doesn't massively outperform the original. The 3D was past its prime by the time some of those remakes dropped, and sales didn't meet expectations. That left AlphaDream earning less than they needed while still trying to fund new, riskier projects. Development challenges compounded things. Later titles felt rushed or under-resourced. Teams were small and burned out. Shifting technology demands meant more polish was expected. Production schedules slipped, budgets blew up. Management decisions, whether bad budgeting, optimistic sales forecasts, or failing to diversify away from a single franchise, worsened the situation. Relying heavily on one IP for income is a stupidly risky business move, and they were stuck on it. Market shifts didn't help. Mobile gaming, changing retail models, and Nintendo's own strategic priorities left less room for a mid-tier studio. In the end, mounting debt and insufficient sales forced AlphaDream into bankruptcy in 2019. It was a brutal, preventable collapse in many ways. Legacy-wise, AlphaDream left behind a body of work that still inspires RPG designers. Tight mechanics, character-driven humor, and inventive combat. Fans still clamor for modern revivals of their systems. The games matter, and the studio's flameout is a cautionary tale. Talent and creativity aren't enough without sustainable business planning in a shifting market.